Hey everyone, and welcome back. In this short tutorial video, I'm going to specifically cover all the sub-elements on the profile here. So in the last video, we just went over Google Circles, or Google Plus Circles, and then I showed you the setup and the profile setup in the first one. So in this one, we're going to go over a lot of this cool stuff that you see in the stream. What I mean by that is we're going to go over posts, then the different kind of variables to that, like comments, sharing it, plus ones, and things like that. So where I am right now is I'm actually at, as you can see, I hover over the home page. We can quickly navigate from here to photos, profile, and then circles, which we just covered. Photos, pretty self-explanatory. So now we're going to talk about this profile stuff. So we already filled out the About Us. Okay, so photos, again, video, pretty self-explanatory. So now let's go in here and look at plus ones and posts. Okay, so there are no posts at this point. But what I'm going to do really quick is I'm going to jump over to a profile that has posts and has plus ones, and I'm going to show you exactly, and I'm going to break down that for you. Okay, so hold on one sec. I'm going to pause the video and jump on over. Okay, so here we are, and the lucky guy here is this Matt, who I found, and you see his account is quite active. Now, I know a lot of this, seeing it built on a brand new account, you're just kind of like, it doesn't really connect all the way. So seeing it on a full-fledged account it definitely helps. So let's go ahead and dive right in here. You see one of his posts here is, what are you supposed to do with Google Plus? Again, it is so new that I think a lot of people are kind of confused as to the usage of it, how it's going to tie into everything else, but I am sure that Google will reveal that more and more as they roll this out. So I want to break down the post. Let's go ahead and get started here. The first thing I want to show you is you can link to the post, you can report abuse, or you can mute this post, which will hide it. So that gives you further filtering right from the get-go. Okay, and then from there, I can plus one this, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and do that, which you see it instantly boosted that up to 11, and then it says by you and 10 others. Okay, so right there, if I click on this, it's going to give me a drop down of all these people. So pause everything in your mind right now, and from a competitive analysis standpoint, think of, okay, what if this was a post about SEO rankings and asking, how am I supposed to get SEO rankings or something, or this is how you get SEO rankings. Don't you think this would be a really quick way that you could just jump over to somebody else's profile and connect with them on a like-minded idea? Absolutely, absolutely. And so I always look at the competitive analysis standpoint is because the more and more we get social with these, new creations like Google Plus One, it's making it so amazingly easy to, one, spy on your competition, and two, to kind of get into these exclusive circles of people who are already doing a lot of the things that you are starting to do, that you're doing as well. And it allows you to connect. It's almost like going to an event and being able to connect with these people, but it's just not face to face. That's the only really element that's kind of missing out of this. So I wanted to point out that really quick. And the next thing I wanted to point out is, obviously you can comment on this and then I can share. So share this post. Now, what I can specifically do here is add my own little tidbit. Maybe, yeah, what are we supposed to do? I don't get it. Okay, so also you could just share it with specific circles. So if I wanted to just do my circles extended public, then I could go ahead and pick that. So I'm going to just do public and then share. So it's going to go ahead and it already posted that on my stream, which I'm going to show you in a sec. Okay, I want to cover a few more things. The next thing I want to do, shares. Okay, so besides me, there's 84 people who shared this. That's pretty cool. So you want to connect with those people? Click on that. And what does this do? It instantly, you hover over, and I can add them to my circle. Look at all this filtering right from here. I don't have to click on it, go to their profile, and then decide what circle do I add them to, all that blah, blah, blah. You see how easy Google has made this. So again, let's look at this post. What if this was something that I had the same idea, or I'm in the same niche, or the same way of thinking? Guess what? Chances are all 84 of these shares have similar thought processes as you, or similar ideas. Connect with them. That's the easiest and quickest way to build up your circles, which I'll get into again more later on. But this is a sneaky way that you can dive into other people's profiles and connect with people that you are 100% positive have the same or similar ideas as you. Cool. So I wanted to point that out really quick. And then the fact that it does some really cool things with the comments is it hides the old ones and then just shows you the latest ones, which happens to be this one. It was done on the 23rd, 2 days ago. If it was more active of comments, it would already have hidden this one too. And then again, add the circles right from within here. No, it's like eliminates, what would that be? 1, 2, 3 or 4 clicks right off the bat. And then of course I can +1 the comments. So it's like you can +1 every little element of these posts. And then you can dive in here and find all these people who are just like you. So it makes it super easy to grow your circles really quickly. So again, you'll see it's the same setup all the way down. This reminds me of the Facebook stream, your wall, and slightly of a newsfeed. Okay. So now let's take a quick look at my profile and see how this looks. I'm going to go ahead and open this up in a new tab. And here's the story that you saw that I shared. So again, very similar to Facebook, but with it being on my wall or my post now, you'll see that again you can get the same options: +1 it, comment, share. So cool. And then of course I can, because I'm logged in, I can edit, delete. But what I'll get is, if I was viewing this profile, is I'd get the same filter, with hiding it, reporting it, and then linking to it. So that wraps up posts. Stay tuned, because in the next video I'm going to go over +1s, and then we're going to wrap up with some cool tips and tricks.